everybody. Welcome to episode 3. Y'all have no idea how excited I am for episode 3. But before I jump right into our topic for today, let me say this. Let me say a great big thank you to everyone that took the time to view episode 2. I appreciate you guys to the highest. So again, thank you for viewing episode 2 because that showed that you supported me and I appreciate it. So I am so excited for our conversation that we're going to be having tonight. Of course, you know me being the diva myself. I call myself the diva of inspiration, child. Y'all just have no idea because I love inspiring other people. I love making other people smile and just seeing the good within themselves. So the conversation that we are going to have tonight, y'all, how can I say this? We're going to kind of feature our men tonight. You know that? Because first of all, the men that are in our lives and around us, they're important. And sometimes they're not made to feel that way. You know, not every person or every man is a bad man, you know. And no matter what they might do, somewhere deep down in their heart, they are still important to us. And so that means that our conversation tonight is going to cover men's mental health. Because as I said a few minutes ago, men are very, very important in our lives. And whether we know it or not, or whether we want to even believe it or not, they have feelings too. So being that they have feelings as well, we got to recognize that. We've got to recognize that men need to release unwanted things in their life just like every woman does. And so if you can remember in episode 2, we talked about releasing. And so tonight, I want to be able to encourage. And when I say encourage, I definitely mean I want to make sure that every man that is tuning in and viewing my episode 3 tonight know that I wish nothing but the best for you. I encourage you to release anything that is bothering you or holding you back. I need you to release it. All right, ladies. Now, remember, if you're with your man right now, turn to him and let him know how important he is. Give him a little smack on the jaw and let him know, baby, you're so important. And if he's not right there with you, maybe he might even just be a friend. But just because he is a man, let him know how important he is. Don't have to make them wait until there's a Father's Day that comes around or wait until Mental Health Month actually rolls around, which is celebrated in June. Now, I just want to say this, being a diva, I can do whatever it is I want to do. So you know what I want to do? As a diva in command of my own den right here, I'm going to say that we celebrate men and their mental health all the time. Not just in June, but all the time. Give them their props. Let them know how important they are. Because remember, guys, where there's a woman, there's a man, We've got to make sure we make them seem like they're very appreciative. All righty. Now, y'all, I hope that y'all are prepared for the rest of this discussion tonight. I'm going to speak fast, but I'm going to speak clear. To alliterate on what I have been saying to you, I want you to keep in mind something. And what I want you to keep in mind is that sometimes we forget that it's not only us, women, that need to release some pain we might have, some stress that might be on us. And that stress could come from your daily work activity every day. That stress could even come from maybe you had a bill you needed to pay, but maybe you didn't have all the money for your bill right then and there at that time. But it's such an important bill, you need to find a way to get that money. That's stress. And so we also need to remember that men have traumas as well. Now, I just mentioned again that June is Men's Mental Health Month. And of course, that has passed us already. But again, just remember to recognize the fact that men go through some of the same things that women go through. Now, because of the fact that men seem to feel that they are, strong, macho. I'm strong. Ain't nothing worrying me. Ain't nothing bothering me. And they feel independent, which means they don't want to reach out to anyone for any help or anything. They rather struggle to get the mission accomplished on their own. As well as being the strength and the support for their families. They don't show their feelings. They usually hide their feelings. I kid you not, guys. There are some men that they will laugh and smile with you. They'll be so happy that you never know what they're going through or what they're feeling. And that is because they're holding on to their pride and they don't want anyone to know what's going on with them. I know as a wife to my husband, I've kind of learned by just looking at him and maybe kind of feeling him out when something's just not right. And he may not tell me, but I might get to the point of aggravating him enough to keep asking him, are you sure everything's okay? What's bothering you? What's wrong? Then finally, he may tell me. Well, sometimes we have to do that so that we can find out what is exactly going on. So men will not let you know until they are underneath that pressure. When that pressure is applied to them, then sometimes there's something good come out of that. But then sometimes, guys, that pressure, the amount of pressure that's put on them, it breaks them. And that's so sad. We don't want to see something like that happen to them. So what should they do? They've got to do what we do. They've got to learn how to release it. See, we release ours where we might have kids around us at home and we start yelling and screaming, or we might start crying. Well, for men, a lot of them have grown up to the point where they've heard in their families, men don't cry. Well, let me tell you, in plain, simple terms, 2 words, bullshit. Okay? Because men do cry. That's a way of releasing your feelings. And as a woman, I have learned if something's bothering me, if I go somewhere alone by myself and just cry, it releases some of that tension that I have been holding inside. So men are the same way. The only difference is they just have to learn how to do it. They have to let go of that pride and that dignity they hold upon themselves and just let loose, release it, let it go. Doggone it, y'all. How many of y'all are hungry? Because I tell you what, I got on here getting ready for this show and I'm hungry. So I want you guys to come with me. We'll be back. day is a new day, and our love grows stronger and stronger. I thank God that I found such a beautiful man like you, baby. Making love to you is so beautiful, and it takes my breath away. The more that I'm alone, it keeps me thinking about you. I feel chills running up and down my spine. What's up, y'all? We back. Remember, I asked you guys who was hungry? Honey, let me tell you, I'm probably more hungrier than y'all are. But I got a surprise for y'all. We are here today with Cooking with John. Who's John? Well, this is my chef at home.
Hey, everybody.
You know, it's good to have you a little home chef, you know, because he can cook you what you want.
Here we
Y'all,
go.
I get some good cooked breakfast in the mornings. Really good. So, Chef John, what you going to do for us today?
Well, you know, to the audience, you know, out there, happy wife, happy life. So I'm going to cook some shrimps here. I'm going to cook some Cajun shrimps here.
Are you going to bring me close to home with those shrimps?
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much I can do that. Along with that, I got me an egg. I'm going to beat the egg and batter the shrimps here.
So, now, you know, I've been talking about mental health today.
Yeah.
On my show.
Okay.
So what I want to find out from you is, you know, how does cooking help you to relieve some stress?
It does. It gives me a peace of mind. And when I'm in the kitchen cooking, you know, it helps me release all the things, the negative things that I'm thinking about. It helps me release all that. So I enjoy cooking.
Now, can I ask you?
Yeah.
What purpose is that egg serving in there? What is that
right
for?
now, the egg actually helps the cornmeal to stick better. So that's why I use an egg. And then on top of that, I use a little bit of salt, pepper, kosher salt, and some Cajun seasoning to go on top of that to help with the seasoning of the shrimp. So it's still good.
Right. Now, you know, June was Men's Mental Health Month. Do you think it's a good thing to celebrate men and their mental health?
Well, it is always good to celebrate men's mental health. You know, men are the head of the household.
Right. I agree with that.
So
yeah.
It's if they don't get it together, I don't think they'll be able to run a good household if their mental health is not good. Yeah.
So what advice would you give to, and I'm gonna bring it down to the young generation. What advice would you give to a young man just entering his manhood that could help him keep his mental health going strong?
Well, get to know yourself. Try to find out who you are at an early stage, if you can.
Right.
And if you can't, find a mentor, someone that you look up to that can guide you in the right direction. So from being in the military, they used to say somebody that you can look up to, they will take you up underneath their arms, their wings, and kind of guide you and mold you into a good person. So yeah, find someone that's going to be able to do that.
And you know what? Since you said that, I've seen that in you. I've seen you take your own sons and turn them, you know, into making sure that they have good mental health as well.
Well, that's true too, because you got to understand, they got to have somebody to role model after. And I was a good role model.
Right.
And I had to make sure I instilled that into them.
Right. Now, I remember you telling me a story because, you know, Chef John was in the military.
Yeah.
So I remember you telling me a story one time when you was, I guess, I don't know if you were in boot camp or not, but you guys were able to go into the kitchen and you had someone that kind of encouraged you and helped you out with knowing how to cook. Could you tell us a little bit about that story?
Well, in the military?
Yeah.
Well, I just seen the guys, they had some cooks. You know, they got cooks in the military. So I saw one guy that was back there behind the the serving line, and I kind of gravitated to that. He was cooking me an egg, and the egg came out so yellow. I was like, how did he do that? He said the key to making your egg yellow is to not to let it sit in the grease too long. And I learned how to do that just by him showing me how to do that.
And not only that, you showed me how to do that too. And until now, all I want to have is a nice yellow egg all the time. And it tastes good like that.
I'm glad it does, because nobody wants to burn egg. I know I don't.
No.
So what I just did here, I just put the shrimps in the cornmeal, and I have my tray here, and I'm going to actually shake them all around and get the batter all over.
Yeah, I was going to ask you that. How were you going to get
I'm going to put
the
lid
batter
over
on there?
Put the lid over it and make sure it's tight so none of the cornmeal comes out. And what purpose
does the cornmeal serve on there? What does it do?
It gives it it's a batter. You know, it's a crispy gold. It gives the flavor to the shrimp, and it's crispy and it's gold once it's cooked right. And so you're not just eating a raw shrimp, you're actually coating it with the batter, and it helps, and it gives it a good taste.
Yeah.
So I'm about to do my little shake them up.
Oh, shake them up, shake them up.
And I'll show you how they look.
Hey, let's go.
I'll show you how they look once the batter is on them.
All right.
Okay, give it a little shake. We're going to open it up.
And when you're going to open it up?
Yes. Okay. And that's it.
Look at that. What about these? What are these for?
Those are the potatoes I had wrapped. I already put some butter on them and stuff. So now they just need to be put in the microwave. So
you want me to put them in there?
Yeah, you can put them in the microwave.
Okay. And how long you want me to set the temperature on this,
About 15 minutes.
Okay.
Keeping an eye on them.
Okay. I'm gonna put it right here, and I'm gonna watch these because I don't want them to stay in too long.
Let me see.
There it goes. Yeah. All right. So we got the baked potatoes in there. Ooh, this is gonna be a good meal right here.
And as you can see, once I drop them in the grease, you're gonna hear them do a little sizzling. They're gonna be really good once they start sizzling.
They look so good already, and they're not even cooked.
Not even cooked yet.
No. Oh, they sizzling. I can't wait to get me a shrimp. See, y'all, Chef John is like my ride or die.
You see how the batter holds on to him?
And he keeps my belly full. I love to eat anything that he cooks, definitely, And so one other thing that I want to ask you, when you're cooking your shrimp,
yes,
and you finish cooking your shrimp and you set your plate up and everything,
right?
How does your appetite change? Because I know for me, when I cook, by the time I'm finished cooking, then I'm not hungry for it no more. What happens with you?
Two things for me is I love cooking, and I love eating my own cooking because it tastes delicious, and I make sure I put a lot of tender love and care into what I cook.
Yes.
So that way, when I'm done, finished cooking, I'm ready to eat my own food, my way, and it tastes real good.
And it does. I'm telling you.
A lot of this cooking I got to also paying attention while I was a little boy in the kitchen with my mama.
Yeah, she used to cook up some good food.
Yeah, she used to cook a lot, and I used to just be in there absorbing all that knowledge from the kitchen when she was cooking. So a lot of that comes from her too as well.
Yes.
So this is how they're gonna look.
Oh my God. And they're not even shrinking, y'all. These are some big shrimps. We like to buy our shrimp from Costco. They come in a big, huge bag. And when I tell you they don't shrink, they do not shrink. They stay that size. So it makes you, when you bite into them, it makes you say, good, And for me, I can only eat maybe about 4 or 5 of those. After that, it's just too much.
Those are some really big shrimp. They don't shrink up. They kind of hold their own. So you don't have to cook them too long. Just 2 to 3 minutes on one side, and then you can actually flip them, which is what I'm going to do.
And so, what are you going to have prepared with the shrimp?
The baked potatoes that you put in the microwave. So we're going to have baked potato and shrimp.
Baked potato and shrimp.
Yes. Now, if you want salad, you can get you some salad too, as well. You see how gold they look? You see how, how golden
nice
brown
and golden brown. They're not burning.
No.
They're not doing anything. They're just cooking just right.
Just right.
And for me, that's what I love. All right, y'all. So we just left out of the kitchen with Chef John.
Yes.
And tonight, being in the kitchen with Chef John, my purpose was to have him to give out some encouragement and some wisdom to any men that, seem to be kind of down on themselves at time when they're stressed out and they don't know how to release, their feelings. But one thing I want you to do is I want you to remember what release means. It means to let go. Let go of things that are unhealthy for you, because the more you keep them inside, it festers and it starts to make you sick, and it causes you to react in a different way. And sometimes that different way that we act, it's one way that's really uncalled for, and it just only brings in bad news after that, and it causes folks to speculate. And we don't want anybody to be speculating anything. So I have had a wonderful time with you guys tonight. I hope you understand. But baby, I'm hungry and I am ready to eat. Ready to eat. Chef John, I want to thank you again. I want to thank you so much for doing this segment with us tonight.
Okay.
I really have enjoyed it.
It was
and
nice.
You get a kiss on the there you go.
Ooh.
So y'all, we'll be back
good.
with Chef John again.
Peace. Hey Debbie, I just wanted to come on to congratulate you on your show, Live in the Diva's Den, episode 3, going on YouTube. I just want to say it's an amazing show. I love the show. I love seeing you have fun on the show. And I just want to tell you, I love you. Keep it going. Don't stop, because Live in the Diva's Den is an amazing show. And I enjoy every moment that I see you do it. So from me to you, I love you. And I also love the things that you do with your show. So continue much success. Yo, hubby. Peace.
Deborah, congratulations on episode 3. Not a lot of people know how much blood, sweat, and tears you put into Live in the Diva's Den. Being that I've been there from the beginning, from the very first episode, up until now, I see the dedication. I see the growth, I see the change, and I am so proud to be a part of this next chapter in Live in the Diva's Den. You are an exceptional person. You are funny, you are smart, you're great. Just enjoy having the opportunity to be a part of the show with you, to do this with you. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of this next chapter in Live in the Diva's Den. It's been nothing but fun. It continues to be fun. I love just growing with you. So thank you for giving me the opportunity to do this. I hope that you have many more episodes than episode 3. But congratulations on the success of the first 2 episodes. I know episode 3 is going to be great. And love you lots. See you soon. Bye.
Congratulations on episode 3. Deborah Ware, live in the Diva's Den. Keep going. You're the best.
We're back, y'all. And I know I'm feeling sad already because it's the end of our show for tonight, episode 3. This was so enjoyable because I had with me tonight Chef John with Cooking with John.
Much love.
Yes. Do you have anything you'd like to say to our men or our women tonight?
Well, I mean, to everybody, basically, mental health is important. And love who loves you.
Yeah, that's true. But at the same time, don't let anything negative pull you away from that love that someone else is wanting to give to you. Remember, love prevails over everything. So we need to make sure that we remember that. So until the next episode, which is episode 4, I want to say good night and have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the weekend.